Hello friends, welcome to Ishan's Heart Health. My name is Siddharth Upadhyay and I am a certified nutritionist focusing on heart health as well as child nutrition. So in today's video, we're going to cover the topic of cardiac arrest. So first of all, keep in mind that cardiac arrest is different than heart attack. We have seen in a previous video that heart attack occurs due to blockage of arteries through plaque buildup. Okay, so when the coronary artery, which is the artery that provides blood to the heart, when it is blocked due to plaques, then the heart does not get the blood, oxygenated blood, so which causes heart attack. But cardiac arrest is different. So cardiac arrest is basically an electrical problem in the heart. So our heart, it has a natural pacemaker in it. So the natural pacemaker, it helps the heart to beat. So the heart beats with a rhythm. So if a heart is beating, it needs some electrical activity over there, which is provided through the natural pacemaker that we have. When there is a problem in this rhythm, then arrhythmias develop, in which we say that the heart is not functioning properly because the heart rhythm is compromised. So cardiac arrest happens when this arrhythmia or the rhythm of the heart actually goes to such an extent that the heart stops functioning completely in itself. So this is sometimes also called as sudden cardiac arrest, in which a person looks very normal at one point of time, but suddenly the person collapses, okay, and becomes unconscious. You will see that that person might not be having any pulse. So in that case, cardiac arrest has happened. So the heart has stopped functioning. So immediately, people who have got cardiac arrest, they should be immediately be given CPR, in which we basically provide the first line of support to a patient having cardiac arrest. Okay. So, but why this cardiac arrest happens? So, as we have seen that this is an electrical problem. So now we'll see that why does this electrical problem happens. So one of the primary reason is that of electrolyte imbalance. Electrolyte imbalance. So electrolytes are necessary to provide the electrical functioning of the heart. Okay, so the four electrolytes are potassium, magnesium, calcium and sodium. So these four minerals, so these are the electrolytes which help the heart to function, beat properly. So if there is an imbalance in these electrolytes, arrhythmia might develop, and if the imbalance is very high, then you can get a sudden cardiac arrest. Okay, and keep in mind, in a cardiac arrest, immediately CPR has to be given. Otherwise, chances of survival is very, very less. Okay. This is also another reason which might cause electrolyte imbalance, or even if you are consuming electrolyte, it might not be going into your cells. That reason is insulin resistance. So insulin is basically a hormone which helps us to take up glucose within the cell. It has also other functions. It also helps you to take up these minerals within the cell. So and when cells develop insulin resistance, it means that those cells are not responding to insulin. Okay. So those cells are not responding to insulin. You can think of it as, like, let's say this is a cell. So insulin comes in to the cell and asks the cell to open up its door over here for the minerals to come in, for all these minerals that we just discussed, these potassium, magnesium, calcium and sodium. So this is how the minerals get into the cell. But if insulin is not working properly, that means insulin is coming to the cell, but the cell is not responding to insulin. That means the cell has become resistant to insulin. In that case, you'll not, even if you are eating a lot of vegetables with all these minerals in it, those will not be fed to the cell. Okay, so insulin resistance is also a reason, and insulin resistance usually happens through eating a high carbohydrate diet for a longer period of time. Like, let's say if somebody is eating a high carbohydrate diet for 10, 12, 15 years, then that person develops insulin resistance, which leads to diabetes. Also, it can happen through stress. If you have chronic stress also increases insulin. So ultimately, when insulin increases in the blood, it leads to insulin resistance if insulin is increased chronically in the blood. So basically, cardiac arrest, what we have understood is that it is a different phenomena than a heart attack. Heart attack is a blockage problem, and cardiac arrest is an electrical problem. Okay, so this is all about this video. If you find the information useful, kindly like and share this video. Also subscribe to the channel for more such videos. Thanks a lot for watching the video.